Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. In this video, I am going to show you a very small keyboard. Now, what's interesting about this is that you have easy access buttons and arrow and an OK, and you have volume up, volume down, skip track forward, skip track back. This is a full-fledged keyboard. Now, just like the remote I showed you, it does have some of the same functions, but this is more of a keyboard than this one. This one has more access button than this one. Yes, this has the arrow up, down, left, and right, but it doesn't. This one doesn't have the left click or right click. It doesn't have the page up or page down like this one does. Now, this particular one that I'm holding right now does some of the same stuff. So what this is your media player. This is mail, this is mute, this is left click, this is right click, and you can also do that here. This is search, home, Ethernet, up, down, left, right, and OK. It looks sort of like this. And I believe this was made by the same manufacturer, I believe. But on this one, you don't have F1, F2, F3. That stands for function key, by the way. If you see this, you push function, and then the letters in blue will take effect. So push function, that. If I push function here and push enter, it's Control Delete. Yes, this will work on laptops as well, just so you know. So what's cool about this is if I turn it on, it lights up. That one does not. So this is a trackpad just like the other one. But I'm going to turn it off right now so I'm not wasting the battery right now. So when you open this up right here, this is the battery. Same battery as any other one. So if I take that off, this is your receiver right here. Give me a second to get it out. Now, I recommend this for gaming PCs. Like if you play a lot of Doom or anything like that, I do recommend it. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it into my USB hub here. Uh-oh. Just give me a second. There we go. So it says 2.4 gig composite device, which is this right here. So now I'm going to turn it on. Now it's on. And now what you're going to see is you're going to see me moving the cursor around using the trackpad. Not sure if you can see the cursor on the screen. I could do this and scroll through. I could turn the volume up and down. Alright, so I'm going to push this button up here. It should open a media player. It opened Winamp. That's what I have set as default. I'm going to push the mail button. Opens up mail. I'm going to push the mute button. Mute. Left click. We all know what that does. If I push search, there we go. If I push home, if I push search again, opens it up. Push home, it goes back. If I push, opens up to the home page. If I push E, it should open up Edge. And then you have right click. So the way you would use this is like this. This has a little more functionality than the other one did. So I'm going to run my video. So I'm going to left click. I could either do it by the trackpad, like I just did, or I could do it by this. So we're going to open it up in WinApp. Push enter. And we're going to see if I could pause this. Same thing like last time, I have to configure it, which is fine. So if I'm going to pause it, I just do that. So the easy access buttons you do need to configure, so I would have to configure that, which is fine. So yes, I'm using the same video as last time. Ah, it does work. So if you're over that and I push the center button, it should have played. Anyway, so if I push OK, that does enter. So now I'm going to push enter. There we go. So this is, I recommend this for playing Doom as a joystick, because you have all the buttons there and you could do certain things and all that. So this is your function key. So if I would push function, enter, you see how that worked. I'll do it again. We're going to cancel it. Enter, enter. Right? So I'm going to hold down function. I'm going to push enter. See how that worked? That's Control-Alt-Delete. As I said, this will work on laptops too. So I'm going to push escape. And now I'm going to push function again. And we are going to push F7. Alright, so that didn't do anything because it's not configured. So I'm going to do F8. That's not configured. F9. Let's do F1. Escape. Now the RF on here I could change. I can attach two different things. Now the one thing you want to know about this particular one is I can connect it to Smart TV. I can connect it to Xbox One, Xbox 360, Xbox One. I can connect it to my PS3. I can connect it to my PS4 if I really wanted to, or if you have a PS4 or a PS3. I could connect it to, obviously, a computer, desktop, or laptop. And I could do all that. So this particular one is more valuable to me because I could hook it into my PS4 and then I could type stuff up. I could search. You could connect it to your smart TV and you could search through that way. Even though you could do sort of the same thing on here even though it doesn't have the capabilities. But so if you can connect it to that wirelessly, you're golden, or you can connect it to your computer using this. And you can change the colors of the keyboard. And I think it just died. Yes, it did. This right here, if you held function F2, it'll change it to two other different colors. It'll change it to green and red, RGB, which is the colors of the monitor. Oh, there we go. It went to sleep, so it's got a failsafe on it. So push function. Red. Function again. Green. Blue. Red. Green. And you can have it turned off. But for me, I prefer to have it light up as blue. Now, if I'm going to be playing something for a long period of time, I will turn the backlight off to save some battery energy. But for right now, I'm going to leave it on, and I'm going to turn the keyboard off. And there we go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I am going to type something up on this. So turn it back on. We're going to scroll up here. We're going to exit out of everything. Oop. All right, so it's up there. We're going to go to Word. Double tap the trackpad. It's open. And I am going to type something, so we're going to do actually types very, very nice. Alright, so that works. I'm not going to save it because I don't need to. There we go. So anyway, with that said, that is it for this video. Please comment, like, subscribe, and click that bell for more notifications.